Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kawela, and on this channel we are SET, that stands for self-discovery, empowerment and transformation. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for being here, and today we are going to be talking about things that I am unlearning. So something that I've come to know about this life is that you learn so much, and in learning you unlearn. So today you'll be learning this is how to do things, and then tomorrow a new way of doing things comes, and then now you don't believe in that anymore and you change how you do your things. So there's a certain way that I was living, or certain things that I believed in, that now after a while I'm just like, okay, no, I need to stop thinking that way. So the first thing that I am unlearning is the fact that good things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people, and if you do something bad to someone, something bad will follow you, and if you do something good will follow you. And now I just think things just happen because there's some things that happen to me, and I just think, what is the reason for what did I do to deserve this? And I don't have a reason, so these things just happened. And in my head it's like things, because for me I believe in God or heaven, so I'm like, God is in heaven and the angels are preparing and angels are preparing things, and there's good and bad things, and then they make them rain, and then what falls on you falls on you, and what falls on your neighbor falls on your neighbor. But doing good doesn't guarantee good will come back to you, and doing bad doesn't guarantee bad will come to you. I feel like you experience both of those things, good things, bad things, and all of them just happen. There's no reason for them happening. So don't forget to tell me in the comments below what you think about the points I'm giving, and also tell me, what are you unlearning? One thing that I am unlearning is about education. I'm not telling anyone to not go to school or anyone to drop out of school. Stay in school. Stay in school. But if you've not watched my video on things that my frustrations with job searching, go and look at that video. It is very educative and informative, so go and look at it. But what I'm saying about education is that it's not the key, like it's not the only key. Let me say not only, it's not the only key. So I feel like when I was in school, all the advice or how I interpreted what everyone was telling me was like, that is the only key. Like, for you to be successful in life, you have to have education. And I'm talking about like higher education. Let me clarify that. I'm talking about higher education. So if you're a child, stay in school and finish school. And but the higher education, it's like, I don't know if it's the key for me right now. I don't, and the fact that it was given as the only option. So now I'm unlearning that education is the only option. And at the same time trying to explore those options and trying to resist the thing in my head that is telling me, okay, now you need a job. Oh, go and do masters. Go and add another certificate. Oh, what about PhD? You know, if you want to go here, you have to go and learn. Go and learn. It's like you keep in that cycle of kusoma to kusoma. Yani, it's like you spend your whole life just being in school. So I'm trying to resist that urge as much as I can, and being like, look, Kawila, you have other options. Then number 3 of what I am unlearning is about society rules and society expectations. That these rules and expectations do not guarantee you the life that they promise or the life that they back. For me right now, society rules and expectations kind of look like blackmail for you to do what you're supposed, what the people want, the society wants you to do. Because it's something like, if you want to be married, you have to behave in a certain way, and then you find these people who behaved in that way, and they are not finding anyone to marry them. And then people who defied those rules and just lived on their own terms, they get married. And that's why you find people who are resentful, and they're like, why did I do this if people who did not do it are still getting what the rules were saying you will get when you follow them. Sometimes you find those rules can be misleading, and you might deny yourself something that you want to do in order to please the society, but then at the end of the day you don't get what you thought you are going to get, and then who will you blame? Because society will not stand by you. That's one thing I've realized. They won't stand by you and tell you the reason why you've not gotten what you thought you were going to get. So the best thing for me to do that I've learned is to just set my own rules. If I want to live a certain way, I'll just live it. And if society doesn't agree, that's the society's problem and not my own problem. Something else that I am unlearning is that I have to achieve greatness for my existence in this world to be justified. And that is something that I learned when I was in a very, very dark place. I don't know if I'm always hi. I feel like I've been in quite a couple of dark times, but I was in a really dark time and questioning, like, why am I even here if I don't have a job, I don't have money, I'm depending on people, like I can't do anything without asking for help from people, and it's just like I'm just here wasting the air and space. So why should I be here? And that is when I realized, like, you don't need all these many things to justify why you are here, because we all came in this world just to experience what life is. And so you just existing, that is enough. That it is enough that you are just here, and you don't have to achieve everything for it to be like, for you to be enough to be here. Even when you are born, you are not born with anything. You are just born like that without anything. So if you got to this earth, that is enough. That is enough. And if any of you is watching and you feel like you are in a place where you feel you need something to justify your existence, just know you are enough as you are. And it's enough just to be here. You are sitting, even if you don't do anything the whole day, and just sit and just breathe. That is enough. That is enough. Another thing that I am unlearning is that my best self is somewhere in the future. Like, you just sit and you are thinking, oh, let me watch this YouTube video, let me listen to this podcast, let me go and buy this book and read it, let go back to school. Let me go back to school. I don't know, just like, instead of you doing what you're supposed to do, you are just let me. Like, you have to realize that the person you are in this moment in time, that is the best person you could have been. Because what else could you be in this time, at this hour that you are watching this? Who else could you be? What else could you be doing? You could just be doing you with the information that you have right now. So thinking, oh, I have to do all these things before I start. Like, if you have an idea in your brain, that idea came because you can do it right now. Stop thinking, I have to go through this first, then I'll come back to the idea. And a lot of us, every day you have so many ideas coming in your head, but you're like, okay, I guess that will happen maybe a year from now, or it will happen tomorrow or next week. I have to do 1, 2, 3 first. No, you don't have to do any of those. Just start, and then you learn as you go. You just continue and continue. But that saying, your best version is tomorrow. No, you don't know where you'll be tomorrow. If you die tomorrow in the morning, you mean the person who died yesterday is not the best? Like, people will be at your funeral praising you. So you are the best version of yourself right now. The only thing you can do is start on those projects that you've been waiting on. Another thing I am unlearning is that everybody sees the world the same way. And you know, being brought up in a very closed community, like, you just spend time with people who are like you, people who think like you start having this delusion that everyone is thinking like you. And an example is like being brought up maybe a Christian, and you go outside and you find out, oh, there's people who don't believe there is heaven and there is hell, and you're like questioning, and then you start telling them you'll go to hell because you don't believe in God. And it's like that doesn't make sense to them. In the same way, them not believing in heaven doesn't make sense to you. And like, I never used to understand a lot, and it's not just like Christianity, it's a lot of things. You see someone is doing something and you question, is this person insane or what? But it's because that's their beliefs, and that's the thing, that's how they move in the world. So you can't really be sitting here expecting everyone to do things your way. And you just have to choose the people who accept your ways, and stay away from people who will have you questioning yourself, questioning your beliefs. And also, you be accommodating of other people's beliefs. That is it, guys, for my video today. I hope you have learned something on this video, and please comment down below something that you are unlearning. What are you unlearning? You can't be, you are just going through this world, and what you used to think when you are 10 is the same thing you are thinking when you are 30 or you are 20. So tell me in the comments below something that you are unlearning. If it's the same as me, just tell me which one that we are unlearning at the same time, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.